Hey everybody, it's Tyler with Gaia Force Gaming, and we have another gameplay video from a local finals. It is a blue mirror. We are at the end of the BT07 format. I believe we have one more locals of BT7 before the new set drops, and here's a nice mirror. So player on the right opens up with Syakomon into the starter deck Matt. Player on the left goes Beta into Davis, revealing a Strabi to grab. Then the right player promotes Hammer Sparks and Bokos to keep turn, revealing no Tamers. So now he just has to decide Korikaku or Kuma. It looks like he's going to take the Korikaku here. He does. And then he continues his turn by playing Sora Joe to pass turn. Player on the left draws, promotes up his Madoki Beta. Looks like he's deciding between what to do for the turn. He does play the Tommy, stripping the source. Follows it up with the Aqua Trident. Or Forbidden Trident, I'm sorry. Does swing, bouncing the Boko, and he does hit the Howling Memory boost. And then he's going to evolve into the Korikaku to stun the Syakomon. Pretty good, so that his Madoki Beta isn't threatened as badly. But of course, the player on the right does have the hybrid to evolve over the mat and swing over the Madoki Beta anyway. Player on the right, now that Madoki Beta's gone, can go into his own Korikaku by using the boost, freezing player on the left's Korikaku and replaying that Boko. This time getting Tommy and Beowulfmon. Player on the left then evolves into a new Madoki Betamon and is contemplating his turn. It looks like player on the right is in a firm driver's seat here. Got a pretty early advantage on board so far, but blue can just swing either way so quickly. So he plays the Strabi, gets his card out of it, evolves into the Kumamon to strip the source, and of course pass turn, gets that memory for Sora Joe, unfortunately. It's a little tricky now because it will cost the full 3 to evolve to Beowulf because the Tamer has been stripped from the source of Korikaku. He does decide to go for that anyway. Hammer Spark just to protect him from his opponent's Hammer Sparks or Ice Walls and security. Bouncing the Kumamon to bounce Korikaku. Does just hit a Siako in security, fairly safe. Player on the right going very aggressive here. Does hit the Tommy in security. He is just going to keep him off of cheap Beowulfmon. It's not a terrible idea. Boko does die to the Korikaku in security. Swings with the Siaku, does hit the Spark. Does give him the Soraja, ooh. And then plays the Davis. So now he starts with 6. So this is actually, there is a small chance that player on the left here could end up getting it from this point. Very interesting. He used the Sora Joe instead of just swinging out, because I imagine he has 3 hybrids in hand. Maybe he doesn't, but alright, there's one, so He's trying to control the board rather than just go for game, but I think 2 hybrids, and I can't make out in his hand if there's a third or not, but I think he should have just, with his 6 memory, evolved one at a time to go for it. Oh, he had the logo, he had the Beowulf Mon. Does he have a spark? He has a spark, so he had it. He had enough swings to go for lethal here. Oh, he was digging for the Azulong. He might have tunnel visioned a little bit here. Alright, now they're shuffling up for the next game. Looks like they're talking about the different plays that could have been made at the end there. Yeah, I mean, let that be a reminder. I don't think anything was stunned on his side of the board, but try not to tunnel vision too hard, guys, because depending on what the player on the right security was, left player had enough attacks for lethal, and just kind of tunnel visioned into thinking he needed a Zulong to win. It does happen. Tunnel vision is a big problem for me specifically. I end up getting set on a play I've decided I'm going to make instead of adapting. That's probably my biggest problem competitively, is that I make up my mind with what my play is going to be, and then I tend to stick to it a little bit too harshly. Going on to game 2, and it looks like player on the left decides that the right player is going to go first, and he opens just Siaku Sorajo. Opening Davis is fairly strong. He got the Strabi. He's just going to evolve that to draw with his egg, and then play his own Sorajo. Double Sorajo from the player on the right, so very intense lead, or I guess I shouldn't say lead, a very intense start to the game, because now, oh, and he hits the Tommy. Yeah, he's got to evolve here. He can't just pass over the +6 memory. But he's got his own Sorajo as well. Very tamer-heavy match right now. They both have a lot of resources out, and it looks like it's just a game of attrition, so to speak, in terms of trying to not let the other one get an upper hand. Siaku is going to swing, stripping the source with Sorajo. Tommy's going to strip the source back. Oh, man. Does the player on the right have a champion? No, but he does just Aqua Viper. It's a very strong play just to not pass a ton of memory either way. This is very interesting to see how they're keeping each other off of getting these Sorajo bonuses. Player on the left does evolve, goes into the Beowulf. It's going to swing and bounce the hybrid to, have that in his hand for a rainy day. A little bit of thinking back and forth, some table talk. He does just end the turn with the Ice Wall, passing over, and player on the right just passes back with a Howling Memory Boost, stripping the source, freezing the Beowulf. That's really strong, because if he doesn't have an Azulong or an Aqua Viper, which I don't even think player on the left runs, he will be passing the +6 memory. And he hits the 4th Sora Joe. Wow. This is pretty crazy here. But with the right combination of cards, he's at 3 memory. He does have the Azulong that's good, so he won't pass over the +8 memory. He's going to swing over the Mandoki, stripping the source. And then he's going to freeze it with Korikaku. Strong play. Hammer Spark into the Beowulf. Getting some pressure in. And then his own Ice Wall. Passing the player on the left to 3 from the Davis. Does the player on the left have the Susano to stop even more gaming? Does Hammer Spark. It looks like he's probably going to swing and stun the Beowulf, but he will lose the 2 memory. Looks like he's just trying to tank, see how he can get out of it. He plays the Pokemon, putting him to 10. And I don't imagine he's going to get a next turn after this. Evolve Sworjo to Kumamon, strip the source. Play the Boko. Get Matt and a hybrid. Looks like he's tanking here to try and get another hybrid to end the game. He's got 1 Korikaku in hand, 1 swing, so he does grab the Korikaku, yeah. Makes sense. Gonna see him swing with the Kumamon. He does hit the Hammer Spark. Swing with the Korikakumon. Hits a Davis. He's going to pop the memory boost. Go to another Korikakumon. Swing. And then, of course, he has the last one. So, good game from the mirror match. Again, at the end of BT07, Blue Hybrid is going to probably take a back seat to some other really cool decks coming up in BT8. But that's it for today, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. We're so close to that 1K. Like I said, my goal is to hit it by my birthday. Let's see if we can do it. Just a few more. Other than that, the Metabyte just went up for Monday's tournament. You see some cool BT8 deck lists. Pre-releases this weekend. Have a great time at pre-release. Be safe. Be well. Have fun. Love you guys. Have a great day.